Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna go over what's in my pack. So I have a few more videos to do, but I wanted to get this one done just because it is the biggest one and I'd like to get that off of my to-do list before leaving for the trail. So today, like I said, we're going to discuss what's in my backpack, everything I'll be taking with me. And I want to start out with the clothing that I'm going to be wearing. So we'll start with the shoes. So I have the Salomon Sense Ride shoes, the trail runners. I'm going to be rocking those with some Darn Tough socks. I am a Smartwool fan, but anyways, there's not much difference between them. I just like the feel of the Smartwool better. So Darn Tough it is, that's what I had. I think someone grabbed them for me for Christmas actually. I also have a pair of Dirty Girl gaiters, nice and bright so I don't get lost, or if I get lost, somebody will find me. And these hook on to the back of these shoes. Then on my body, we have it's just a regular Adidas sports bra. Then we have my RBX shorts. They're quick drying. I think they were just off Amazon. They have the underwear in them, so I don't have to wear or carry extra underwear. I will be taking one pair, but for when I'm wearing pants, that's all I'm wearing there. And then I have my merino wool t-shirt. And then for my next layer over my t-shirt is my Alpha Gear 90. I love this thing. I was so glad to find it. I got it from Beyond the Trail, I think it's called. Yeah, Beyond the Trailhead. And then I picked this one because I don't like stuff around my neck all the time. I do when I want to be warm. This one has a couple of snaps, so and it still has the cinch around there to tighten it up around your head. It's got elastic around the sleeves. Doesn't have thumb holes, but I'm fine with that. And it has the elastic around the bottom to tighten it up, the shot cord. And it has, this was something that I couldn't pass up on, is I wanted a pocket in the front. This is also fairly long, like not too long, but like it goes down, it covers part of my butt, which is nice to help keep warm. So I'm excited for that piece of gear. So that's what I would be wearing on a regular temperature summer day. And then the remainder of the clothing I'll show you once I get in my backpack. So next up would be my fanny pack. It's the Versa from Hyperlite. As you can see, I have a thermometer hanging off of the front of it. I had it on my backpack, but I couldn't see it, so I just put it on here. So in this front pocket, there is a plethora of things. So first off, we have my earphones. Not sure why I have them in a baggie, but I'm sure I'll get rid of that soon enough. But these are JBL in the ear corded. I went with corded because I didn't want something else to charge, and I also did not want to lose my ear pods. So then we have some Body Glide. I originally had that here in my first aid kit, but I'm going to put it in my fanny pack. Then we have a little thing of face sunscreen. I also have a little packet of Tums because I want to be able to reach them when I need them. Next up, I have my Chicken Tramper wallet. I have two. I have one this size that I bought for my passport, but my passport doesn't fit in it. It's the same size of this, but it won't fit in the zipper part. Like it would have to go in at an angle and it just doesn't fit. So just a word to the wise, if you're going to buy one of these, that I think this was the large, or maybe it was the medium. I can't remember. It was the one they advertised for your passport to fit in, and it doesn't. So in saying that, I have a Nexus card that I'm going to be carrying instead. So in here I have my money, I'll have my credit cards, all that stuff. And I also have a list of my medications in there. I also have the smaller one. I'll see once I have like everything in it that I need, if it fits in that, or if I need to take this bigger one. I'm thinking this bigger one will be nicer, so if I'm picking up, you know, stickers or postcards or anything like that in town, I can just slide it in there. And that covers the first pocket in the front. So then we have the big one. And there's also one in the back, but I generally keep that to slide my phone in and out throughout the day, or trash. Sometimes I put my trash in there when I'm from my snacks. So in this big pocket, I have my first aid kit, which we've gone over, but I've also slimmed this down. I have some gum, and I have my neck knife, which will be around my neck. So that's just in there now so I don't forget it. So that's everything that's in here. So on the front of my backpack, I have, it's hard to show you, but I have a handkerchief hanging off of one strap, and on the other I have, let's see if I can take it off. This is my water bottle. Actually, I've got one here. So my water bottle has this little silicone ring that goes around it, and then this just straps to my strap on my backpack. And it doesn't bounce around or anything like you would think it would, but anyway, so that's all I have on my straps at this time. I do have a chicken tramper pouch that I could put on my left side if I feel that I need some more storage, but I'm not sure on that yet. I'm trying to keep it down to a minimum of what's hanging off of the front of me, just for, you know, better movement and not so warm and things like that. So that's all that's on the front of the pack. And then I'll turn it to the side. And on my right side, I have a 1 liter water bottle. I also have the Catadine Be Free water filter. And I have the Canuck Vecto 2 liter. So that pretty much covers up all my water supplies, except for the one that I'll have hanging off the front of me as well. And then if I take it over to the left side, I have my umbrella that I'll be taking. And I will have my tripod. And this was just an Amazon. This was from Amazon. Yes, they both were from Amazon. And that's all that's in that pocket. So if we go to the back of the backpack, I have my hat. It's just a nice light Under Armour hat that I have fastened to the back. I have my poop kit. If you haven't seen what's in my poop kit, I have another video on my channel with everything that's in that. I have my Outdoor Research Apollo rain jacket. This is a heftier rain jacket. It's not an ultralight jacket, but it's not real heavy either. But I didn't want something that was going to wet through. And then also I have the I have the North Face rain pants. And I just made sure that they were, you know, somewhat light and that they opened at the bottom. So when I wanted to rip them off after a rainstorm, or if I was getting too warm, then I could. So this stuff's all in the front pocket of my bag, just so that I can reach it quick if I need it to. So like these rain mitts, so these here, are from, actually I got them from Decathlon, and I have tested them in the rain. They keep my hands dry. So that's my waterproof mitts, and this is the name of them, 4-Class. And then if for the colder weather, I have a pair of possum down mittens from Z-Packs, and these are super warm. Anytime I've worn these, I've had to take them off because my hands get so warm in them. So they'd be nice paired under my rain mitts. I have this little, I'm not sure what it is, but it's almost like a piece of paper, like almost like a paper towel, but a little thicker. And it soaks up water really well. So I want this to wipe down the condensation inside my tent. I have my hairbrush. I just have it in a little baggie so that it doesn't poke holes in anything. It's not real sharp, but that would be my luck. And I have a little mirror for checking for ticks in places that I can't see. This is a big pocket. And then I have my tent stakes, and I believe there are 8 in there, I think. And last, at the bottom, I have this little ball. Most carry a cork ball. This is about the same weight as the cork ball, but it has little nubs on it. And I find that that just gives more massage to my feet. So this is what I'm taking. Then we have the top of the backpack, and I have my Gossamer Gear 1/8 inch pad that I'm taking. This is what I'll be using when I sit to have lunch. So I had a video call with Frosty. I'm not sure if any of you are aware of who he is, but he has a channel, and he thru-hiked the AT in 2021. And he helped me go through all my stuff to cut back on things. And this was actually one of the things I had. I had the Thermarest, like the fold up Z-Lite one, but it was the full size one. And he told, it was one of his suggestions. He didn't tell me, but it was one of his suggestions to get rid of it and to take this. And I still want the other one back. It's got a little more padding on it. I don't know, but I guess I can always, if I really dislike this one and it doesn't give me enough comfort, I can always have it shipped to me, and I'll ship this one back. So that is one of the suggestions he made for me. So that's what I did. Okay, so let's dive into the bag. Fold it down so you can see. But first, right on the top, I have my Xvid Pro tent. And then I also have my day one food. So what I've done is just taken out day one so that when it is time to eat, I can stop and just unroll my bag, and this is on the top, so I don't have to dig through my big food bag, which is next. So this will be 4 days of food. I then have my little ditty bag. So this would have like my medications and my earplugs and toothpaste, and toothbrush, all that stuff in it. And that's in an odor-proof bag. I've always done that. I then have my electronics bag, and my repair kit is also in this. We have my stove. Again, I'm not going over details with this stuff because I have separate videos on all of them, so you can always look back at that. This is my clothes bag. So this is the Hyperlight Mountain Gear small pod. It's supposed to match the shape of your bag. And first out, these are my Tord booties that I bought from Unlightened Equipment. They will keep my feet toasty warm. I have my long smart wool underwear that I will most likely be sleeping in most of the time. I also have a smart wool sun hoodie. A lot of hikers like to wear these on the super hot days when it's exposed and you can't get out of the sun. I have my Appalachian Gear Co. Hat. It's made from alpaca fiber. They are toasty warm too. And this is my winter buff. It is merino wool. So most likely I'll be shipping that back and trading that in for a cooler one come warmer weather. I have one more pair of hiking socks. So I've got 2 pairs of socks to hike in case one pair gets wet. And then I also have a pair to sleep in. And that's all I'll do with them is sleep in them. I will not be hiking in them because I don't want them to get wet. And then my extra pair of undies. I was also told that from Frosty, thank you, was to take an extra Ziploc baggie. I don't think it needs to be this big, but it was for your socks. So when they do get wet, he said they stink. So depending how many days you're out before you can get in town. But I didn't have any smaller ones, so big one it is. And then this here is my puffy. So I'm torn between my 2 puffies. I have this down puffy from Mountain Equipment Co. It's a Canadian company. And it zips up like this. I can store it, it's good size. Or I also have my Patagonia Nano Puff. And it's just a little bit lighter. And it's synthetic. So I'm thinking about taking the synthetic one because it handles the dampness better. So that's one of my last choices on clothing that I'll have to make. Getting to the bottom. So next up is my Enlightened Equipment. My Enlightened Equipment 20-degree quilt. That will keep me warm. And then along with that, I also have my sleeping bag liner. So I think the only thing left is my pillow. I have decided on a different pillow. This is the pillow. It is from that Mountain Equipment, the Canadian store I'm talking about, MEC. And it blows up so it's quite high, which is what I need to get a good night's sleep. I'm so happy I got this. I won this on an Instagram contest actually, so it's going with me. I did have the Nemo Philo Elite, but I'm going with this. You do blow it up, but it also has insulation in it as well, so it feels just like a pillow. And then last but not least, I have the X-Therm sleeping pad. So I've just got that folded up. I had my pillow in it actually. Folded up and slid in the back, so it's against my back in the backpack. So it creates kind of a cushion. So, and that was a trick from Frosty as well. So I'd like to thank Frosty for all of these tips he's given me. And we knocked off a couple of pounds off my bag, so that was good. The only thing that we're missing is my sunglasses. I've got a pair of Gooder sunglasses. I go through a lot of sunglasses, so they'll probably change throughout the trip. And then these I haven't decided on yet. So I was told I probably won't need them. They're more of a comfort thing. They're super light. They're from Zero. They're the Trail series, I think it is. And they fit, like they would fit in my back pocket really easy. So I just think they would be nice if my shoes were really wet all day long and I got to camp, and I could take those shoes off and kick them off, let them dry, and then wear these. So I think they're coming with me, but I just haven't decided. So I guess that's the second thing left that I need to decide on as far as clothing. So other than that, that is everything that's in my pack. If you have any questions or any ideas on what to drop, how to drop some weight. Oh, I did miss something. So in my right side pocket, in here, I just have snacks. I always put my snacks in this one. I get snacks in there already. And then in this pocket, I have my headlamp from Nightcore. And then I started putting my GPS, I need to take that off, but I started putting my GPS, my Garmin GPS in there too, because it's so big and just hanging off my shoulder. Every time I go to put my backpack on, it would like get caught under my arm and it was upside down and it was just kind of a pain. So I think that's its new home, is in there now. So I think that's it. Oh, yeah, so this is where, my handkerchief would hang. I'm looking for a new one of those. And then my water bottle would hang off here. Oh, and then I also have, I'm missing all sorts of things. I also have my pee style and then also my pee rag. So, and that's it for sure. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or any suggestions on what to drop, how to drop some weight, some things I could change out, I'm willing to listen. Just drop them in the comments below, and I appreciate all your help. So I think the next video you see will probably be me heading to Georgia. I don't know how I'll do that. I don't know if it'll be like day 1 and 2, 3, what, but I think then I will do a day of being at Amicalola Falls and registering pictures at the arch, and then walking up the waterfalls to the lodge. And then the following video will be from the lodge to Springer Mountain, and then we'll be on our way. So that's getting super close. So again, thank you for watching. Any helpful tips, last minute tips you can give me would be greatly appreciated. Thanks guys. Bye.